I'm joined here today by Magny, who's set to fight Santiago at UFC Buenos Aires in the first event in Argentina. Neil, how are you today?
I'm doing great. How are you doing?
I'm doing well. Thank you for asking. And obviously today's Labor Day. Did you do anything special today or even this weekend?
No, just kind of business as usual. Had some time off this weekend, enjoy some time with the wife, but today was just right back in the gym, business as usual.
So it's not even like a holiday for you. It's just like any other day?
No, not really. When you wake up and treat what you love every day, it's kind of hard to step away from it and do anything else. So every day's a holiday for me.
There we go. Can't argue with that answer, of course. So obviously this fight, it's taking place in Argentina. It's the first event. Have you ever been to Argentina?
No, it's my first time going down there.
And what was your reaction when you found out about the location? I'm sure you must have been pretty excited.
I was so excited to go down there. Getting a main event slot in a new region, and the first time UFC's ever been down there, I was just thrilled to get the opportunity. I know it puts a little bit more pressure on me to go down there and perform now. And at this point, I feel like that's the kind of pressure I need.
And how did everything come together? Obviously, you're supposed to fight another opponent, and then everything kind of got switched up. How did everything happen sort of on your end?
So I basically just got a call from the UFC saying this opportunity came up where they were thinking of having this main event for Argentina, and asked me if I would be willing to do it. And initially I was like, yeah, sure, I'll definitely do it. And then I asked what the date was, and I realized that it was about 6 to 7 weeks after my original fight. And of course, knowing me, I was doing both. And they were like, no, we can't let you do both. This being a main event fight and having a lot of marketing behind you, I think it'd be best that you just choose one over the other and run with it. So I made a decision that at this point, I think the main event was a better opportunity, and I took that opportunity.
Yeah, it sounds like the UFC, they forget that you like to fight so often. I believe you had 5 or 6 fights in 1 year. So if anybody could do it.
Yeah, put their money on me. Like, if you need a guy to do a fight in the main event 6 weeks later, you can put your money on me. I'll be there and I'll be ready to fight. But I can definitely understand them wanting to be a little bit more cautious and protect the main event slot.
And so obviously this fight, it is a main event. You haven't been in too many main events. Do you like being the main event? Is that something that sort of excites you, like an extra incentive?
Definitely. This part of my career, this being my second main event. I'm tired of being, not necessarily I'm tired of it, but I appreciate being the guy that gets the co-main event slots. But this part of my career, I want to be the main event. I want to go out there and put on a great show for the fans. I want me to go out there and reap the benefits of it. So it puts a little bit of pressure on me to go out there and just kind of perform and show the UFC, show the fans, show people that I deserve to be fighting for a main event, and it sets the stage going forward.
And is it tough for you fighting someone in their home country? I believe you did that against Alex White last time out in Liverpool. Is it tough for you, or does it not really matter?
No, not at all. My fights are all over the world. I've fought in Asia, I fought in Australia, New Zealand. I literally go all around the world, and I compete against some of the best guys in the world. For me, it's just kind of part of the experience. Here I'm going to Argentina with the UFC crew and able to get the guys down there a real good show. So it doesn't bother me at all fighting someone in their backyard.
And obviously you are facing, I believe, someone that's ranked in the top 10. What are your thoughts on him heading into this fight?
It's a great fight. I love it. This guy's, I believe he's on like a 5 or 6 fight win streak. He's doing pretty good in the division. So I'm excited to go out there and test myself against him. I want to fight some of the best guys in the sport, and he's proven himself to be one of the best guys out there right now. So me getting an opportunity to go against a guy top 10 in his home country for a main event, I feel like the stage is set for us to go out there and just put on a great show, put on a great performance.
And is your training any different for this fight, being 5 rounds, or do you feel like you're always ready for the 5 rounds?
Not at all. The last 5-round fight I fought, I did it on 2 weeks' notice. So
yeah.
Having 3 months' notice, I sure be more than ready for this 5-round fight. So that doesn't affect me at all. I don't even think about it.
And I'm sure you're watching tape, your coaches as well. You're studying the matchup. How do you think you match up with Santiago?
I feel I match up against him well. Like I said earlier, he's definitely a skilled fighter. He brings a lot of dangerous tools to the game. So I'm not overlooking him at all, and I'm definitely excited to go there and fight against him. There's some things I definitely know I can or some areas I should say where I know I can outwork him and get the win that way. But at the end of the day, I'm ready for this fight to go anywhere that he's willing to take it.
And what do you think went right for you in your last fight? Obviously, you got the knockout, kind of reminded everyone what you were capable of. What do you think went right for you in that fight?
So that was just a fight where I felt like he was out there and just get the job done. Like in my personal, for my personal beliefs or whatever. Like, for me to go out there and just get a decision win over a guy like Craig Wright, not taking anything away from him, I wouldn't have been satisfied. I wanted to go out there and really put it on the line and try to get the finish. And the earlier I can get it, the better off it is. And I was pretty fortunate to go out there and do just that.
And so you are on a winning streak. You are someone who's put up some impressive streaks in your career. You fought Carlos Condit, obviously White last time out. What's been the key to your streak and obviously, trying to keep it going?
At one point I was able to get a 7-fight win streak in the UFC. And I think the biggest thing that I need to keep reminding myself is it's just one fight at a time. I can't get too far ahead of myself. Can't get too far worrying about what comes next or what happens when I beat one particular guy and forget that what I have in front of me. So it's just kind of putting all my focus on one fight at a time, one moment at a time, and taking advantage of what's in front of me. And this is what I'm planning to do with this fight now.
And obviously, we know the welterweight. The title is on the line Saturday. Have you looked at that fight at all? What do you think? What do you think's going on there?
Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, I'm ready to see a fight that I'm excited about. I mean, I think Till's going to force Till-Woodley to fight a fight where it won't be like his last 3 title defenses. So I'm excited about that fight. I think Till-Woodley fighting a younger, more aggressive guy who's coming there wanting to take a spot is going to force him to fight a little bit more aggressive than he has in the past. And I'm ready to see it. I'm pretty sure that Till's going to be able to bring out the best in Till-Woodley. And that's what I'm waiting to sit back and see.
And so what do you think? And still or and new? What do you think?
It's tough to call. Like, Till's a very big guy. I know it tends to play on a guy when he has to cut so much weight, but at the end of the day, Till-Woodley's a champ for a reason. I mean, the guy's being some of the best guys the last couple of years, and it will be his 4th title defense. So it's hard to root against that guy or think he won't be able to get the job done. So this is a fight where I'm really just hoping that it's exciting. I hope it's something that kind of wakes up the welterweight division. I feel like the last couple of title fights kind of made people lose a little bit of interest, a little bit of steam towards the welterweight division. I feel like this fight can wake the division back up and get a lot more eyes on it.
And so obviously you're heading into Argentina. There's a little bit of a time change there. How are you going to adjust to the different environment? I mean, is this a case of getting there a little bit earlier? Have you thought about that at all?
Not at all. I mean, the best part about it, I'll be leaving America in November, which tends to be wintertime here, and going down south the equator where it's just beginning their summertime. So yeah. I'm just looking forward to it. Like I don't foresee me needing to go down there a couple weeks early to adjust to the time zone or anything like that. I fought across the world before, and I've never had an issue with adjusting to the time zone. So I don't think this fight's be any different. I mean, at the end of the day, I think the best part is to be summertime down there, and I can really just kind of relax and focus on the fight while I'm there.
All right, so I just have one more for you. How do you see this fight with Santiago playing out?
I see this fight playing out very exciting. It'll be a fight where I ultimately get to finish at the end, but I feel like it'll be an exciting fight for the fans. I mean, this guy's a dangerous fighter, brings a lot of stuff to the table, but at the end of the day, I think I'll just be way too much for him to get the finish and going into the 3rd round.